First four-leaf stream I'm ever joining, kind of scary. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's gonna be kind of a fun stream today because it is traditional drawing. You see what the volume like is. Oh, that's loud. That was loud for us both. I'm turning that down. And yes, captions are available. Sorry, I have so many tabs open right now that it's actually kind of ungodly. Hope you're all staying hydrated, minnows. I am. Also, hold on. I'm using Critter as a paperweight because I need to be able to keep my book flat. I've been considering, I'm not sure if I want to do this in my sketchbook or if I want to do this on a piece of paper because I feel like the piece of paper would be bigger, but I feel like the sketchbook would be more contained of an attack. You mitosist? I did. This is for me, guys. Sorry, I hate to be I hate to say this that I'm not sharing, but this is not a marketable Critter plushie. This is just a me Critter plushie. Don't just put that there. Hold on. Actually, hold on. I'll be right back. Thinking about it, I'm gonna do paper. I'm gonna do printer paper because my thought is if I try to do it in a sketchbook sized page, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the character details that I want to get with the specific design that we're doing. That's critterly you. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to put the I'm going to put an image of the character we're attacking on the screen just so people can see. Cute streamer, thank you. Also, if I seem a little bit frazzled, it's because I got everything set up. And then literally no less than 5 minutes before stream, all of a sudden it got super duper dark in our room and our apartment. And I was like, what's going on? It's about to storm. Who made it? It's by Z-Cube. Ran out and got the cool stamps because I can't wait to use them. Oh, that's awesome. So hold on, making sure the YouTube chat was a little delayed. Okay, I can see them now. What are we drawing today? We're doing another art fight attack. First time catching you live? Welcome in. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm actually going to not use the sketchbook because I'm looking at this character design, right? And I'm like, this character design is very cute, but I feel like if I try drawing that in a sketchbook page, it's just I'm not gonna have enough room. So I'll put the sketchbook up here for the time being in case that changes. Oh, and then the other thing is, because it got dark, I had to pull out this fuck-ass ring light, but I don't know where the stand for it is, so I've literally just got it rested on top of the thing that's holding my phone. It's very much not how you're supposed to do this, but it's been working. The ring light of despair and anguish. I mean, if I take it away, it's not super dark, but it's not the best. The natural lighting could be better. I don't know. What do you prefer the natural lighting or do you prefer it with the ring light? The ring light of despair. I will listen to whatever the minnows say. Natural? Okay. I can pet fleshy critter 5 quadrillion times. You could do thumbnails in the sketchbook. This is very true. This is true. I also do have a lot of printer paper, so I'd be fine to do it, do thumbnails on there. Which, speaking of, I'm probably going to pick out what pencil colors I'm going to use. The ring light makes it so your shadow is more apparent. I'd say natural. Oh, okay. I see. Seen and heard. As long as you guys can still see. Ugh, I just shined it right in my eyes. Plus, the ring light's making it kind of hard to see my computer because the stand goes right across where I'm supposed to be looking, so you don't have to ask me twice, I promise. There we go. Blinded. I want to put micro critter in my mouth. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's it's listening. Don't listen. Flashbanged. Thinking with this character design specifically, I'm gonna go for a blue pencil because I think that'll make a nice line art for it. But what blue I use is the question. Also, I think I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna move this over. Oh! Critter fell to its death. Bruh. Trying to do wire management with a live. There we go. Also, yeah, art fight stuff. Trying to do wire management on the desk so that you guys can still see. Are you squinting because you can't see my face now? You're so finicky! My VTuber camera, if I move it too far over one way, I can't see. Alright, hold on. There we go. God, I wish I could show you what my computer screen looks like right now. It's bad. It's bad. Not bad like, you know, not breaking, but there are many windows open. My slab is gonna come this week. That's awesome. Slab gang. But yeah, the character I'm attacking today is what's pinned at the top of chat in the Twitch chat, and also the thing that's in the corner here. I think I do need 2 more dark blues, actually. Hold on. Those bracelets are cute. Thank you. And my stomach's growling. I'm a hot mess. I can't remember what color blue this is. That actually would work pretty well for the character we're doing, I think. You need to move forward? Yeah, forward so that you can see a little better. Cute plushie? Thank you. Critter plushie is working, well, was working as my paperweight, but now that I'm drawing on pieces of paper, maybe that's not so necessary. Do that a little bit? Yeah. It's been a bit since I've done an IRL stream. Okay. And then I think this is the same as the other blue, but I'll bring it with me. Am I late? Don't worry, we just started. We just started. If the music at any point cuts out while I'm doing this, please let me know, because I am setting up. I'm going to be here, but I have my headphones off because there are wires amok. I think that's... Ooh, the only thing I'm thinking is, like, maybe for the skin areas, I do a pink line art and the halo. It's mostly going to get covered up by, like, paint anyway, but it'll be fine. Anyway, critter plush to fill the space. Hatsune Miku posing? Oh, the character? Yeah. Not losing. Miku never lose. So here's the other thing we're gonna do. I'm basically, before I even start drawing, is I'm gonna find the colors that I want to use for this piece and swatch them out, so that I can take as much stuff off of my desk as possible. I don't have a small desk by any means, but when doing art pieces and streaming at the same time, I feel like it fills up very quickly. That's kind of a more cotton candy blue than the like periwinkle that this character has. But I don't know if I have that periwinkle blue that this is using. Probably have kind of like a gold yellow. What are all the supplies you plan to use for this piece? I heard paint. So I'm using the acrylic pens, or like the acrylic markers. And they're paint markers technically, so that's why I said covered up by paint. That purple could be better. It's close. It's pretty close. I don't want to like not use the right color. Hold on. It doesn't look like I have a better purple though. Critter, hold this, okay? Holding it for me. Your markers are so smooth looking, thank you. Okay, that one's coming with me, I think. Honestly, I'll just bring all of the purples out. Only makes sense. Also, I'm gonna grab my headphones. Critter plush is your little helper? Exactly! There is not much pink in this palette. There is a skin tone, but I have a whole pack of skin tones that I'm hoping to use for this. Although maybe we'll see if this guy works real quick, because then I don't have to search for one. Honestly, that's pretty close. The only thing I would need maybe is something to shade it with. Although it's kind of more pinky. We'll see. I'm trying to learn how to draw on paper, and you got really nice markers? Thank you! Honestly, guys, people were asking me where I got my supplies from before, and I got them from the TikTok shop. They're not that expensive. I got basically all of the markers that I have now for like 75 bucks, if I'm remembering correctly, so it's not a crazy expense to get started. At least with like adult money. I understand 75 bucks for someone that does not make money. Ooh. See what I told you about having a lot of stuff on my desk? This is why I'm swatching now, so that I can figure out what I need and then I can clear it off. All right, I also got a whole pack of just blue markers, if you can tell that blue is my favorite color, or one of my favorite colors. So we're gonna try and swatch those to figure out which ones we need to use, because once this is cleared off, that will be beautiful. This is still a pretty vibrant blue. I'm gonna sideline it for the time being. I'm looking for like a powder blue. And that's super light. Although that might be the closest of them all, it's still not quite there. Seeing here, this one might be closer, but like just barely. Maybe here? And the other thing is, gonna need some kind of off-white. Although my off-white is pretty much Dunsky. I'll have to watch properly later because I'm at work, but popping in to say hello. Welcome in, Onyx! But maybe I could use the light blue to shade the white areas, actually. That might be the move. That may be the move. Okay, then I'm gonna need some dark blue for the outlines, because it looks like this character uses like a lot of dark blue outlines. That's gonna probably be the one. Unless I can find anything that's darker. How many attacks have you made? I've been making one every single day. Ooh, I think I like that blue better. I have been making one every single day. I have made 11 attacks so far. Don't think I'll need that blue anywhere. Unless I use that to outline, I'll leave it. And this is going to be number 12, which I'm pretty excited for, actually. I really have enjoyed ARTFIGHT so far. I've been trying to push myself to do things that I wouldn't usually do outside of ARTFIGHT, which I'm really feeling with doing a traditional attack. I need to be so real. Like, I don't ever do traditional art for other people. I do it mostly for myself because I'm kind of self-conscious about my traditional art. So this is fun. The struggle of using this particular set of markers to me is skin tone. Yeah, I actually got... Okay, I just need to show... I was so frustrated with the lack of skin-colored markers that came with the original Grabby set that I bought not one, but 2 different brown sets of markers. And the darkest brown that you get in here is like, just to get my swatches up that I made for myself. This is one of the sets, and even the darkest brown that you get is kind of ashy. And then the other one is this one, and then this is the darkest brown, which is a little better than the other one, but still, we're not doing great. I think this is nice because these colors get warm. It is Pit Crew skin tone problems. I was thinking the same thing. That's part of the reason that I am trying this character for traditional attack, because the skin tone is pretty much the same color as the outfit with the rest of the body. So as long as I have something to shade that kind of warm white color, I should be okay. Which I think is going to be this. Oh, this is like very pink. I don't think there's any pink in the color palette that looks like that. Unless... Hold on. Might be able to cheat and kind of make that yellowy gold color using pink in this pale color. I'm going to leave that out for that express purpose. Now I see a light pink that we can use for skin tone. Skin markers would probably be something between pink and yellow. So here, I think is what we're going to use for this character's skin color. Because I think that comes out from the... the yellow, I don't know what I was thinking for using for the skin tone. I think this is actually where we're going to go. But that's okay. Easy do. And... Also, yeah, if you didn't join ARTFIGHT this year, you have next year, too. There's no limit to how many years you can play ARTFIGHT. You could just keep playing. Alright, I don't think we need any brown for this character. The purple is the color I'm most dissatisfied with, but I really don't think we have any other options. So I'm going to rock with what we have. I'm going to see what we can do with this. In the meantime, I'm going to do a thumbnail. Since this is just a printer paper size, I'm probably not going to do a full body. I want to get the character's like body details and stuff in, or sorry, face details and stuff in. And I feel like I burnt myself out on an art fight. It does happen sometimes. This character has a lot of like kind of small details in their head and face shape and stuff. Not a bad thing, just like... Hello, how is everyone doing? Pretty good, pretty good. Right now I'm just working on like a little thumbnail. The character doesn't look like they have their hands visible. I don't know what I'll do for the pose. I could just do like a peace sign, do something boring. Not even boring, just like the more strong the silhouette is, the easier it'll be to communicate details, especially because this character has like these floppy ears that have a lot of detail on them. I don't know if I like that. Could do... What are you going to draw? So if you see the character that's in the top left corner of the screen, I'm doing an art fight attack with them. That's what these swatches are for. But now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to draw specifically when it comes to like pose and stuff. Could do like heart fingers. Actually, the question I should be asking myself is, do I want to draw fingers? Do I want to draw fingers on using acrylic paints or acrylic paint markers? Not really. Not really. Hello, fellow art fighter. Welcome in. They do have floppy sleeves, so like I'm safe in that respect, but like how to have a character that's not just standing there. I could give them a bunny plushie. My evil cheat is that I give characters plushies when I don't want to draw hands. And then I could draw like the ear here. What did you base critter on? A lot of stuff. Cat, weasel, shark, snake, the Pokemon Weasel, the Pokemon Furret, Pokemon Smeargle. Nice art, thank you. Yeah, it's based on a bunch of different animals. And then could I do like that kind of? Maybe? I don't know. The pose is the thing that's getting me. I haven't warmed up today though, so that's also partly why. Doing poses in traditional art, I always feel stiff when I start, and then as I keep going, it's fine. What a cute character. Thank you. I think so too. Maybe I do... because the framing is the important part. They look kind of like shy or dreamy, so it might make more sense not to give them a super like cutesy and outgoing pose. I think the fingers could stick out of the sleeves. That was something I was thinking about. Because that's fine. I can do that. I can manage that. Ah, but the pose is killing me. I need to, like, stick figure it. I finished reading your comic today. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you liked it. How did you learn to draw humans? Honestly, sometimes repetition is just the only way to go about it. But I feel like going and doing figure studies specifically helped a lot. Because, like, if you can learn the human figure as it looks in the real world, it becomes a lot easier to do simplified things like anime. Like, I know a lot of people want to get started drawing what they think is fun, and I understand that. I'm not the type of, like, art teacher that's like, you can't draw anime, it will make you bad at art. I think that that's ridiculous. I think if something's fun and it's encouraging to draw, the more you practice, the better at art you'll get. However, I will say that you'll get better at drawing anime if you learn to draw people as they look in real life, because you'll understand what the symbols that you're drawing are symbolizing. It's so wild watching the markers color shift as they dry. Yeah. Do you have any traditional art material, Rex? Also, what brand are your pencils? Crayola. I don't have any brand, Rex, because I use whatever is most inexpensive because I am learning. You must understand that I truly don't believe that the quality of your tool defines how good you're able to do something. You can make really interesting art regardless of like whatever the quality is. Some of my favorite pens are like just pens you can get from Amazon for like $9. Drawing anime is hard. It's actually not too bad when you learn what to do. I find the thing with anime is that it doesn't challenge you to like, I mean, it depends what styles we're talking about. I keep drawing the same damn thing and I'm not satisfied with it. It depends what you're like, what style of anime you're talking about. Like I find that the moe anime style, while it's very cute and it might be challenging when you start out, once you've got it down, it's not the worst. It's just like a matter of understanding how to proportion things so that they look nice. I could do a front-facing thing. Do I want to do that though? I don't know. We'll find out. And I could just have the... No, that looks bad. All right. Backside. We reuse paper in this house. The high school art teacher sadly was right. You cannot just draw anime. This is true. My biggest fear is people calling my art anime when my biggest inspiration is Western art. I mean, it don't really matter, do it? I understand not liking the, is that anime? Do you like anime? Question, because I get it 1,000 times. But like, the reality of things is yes, I do like anime. So, I don't really care if people don't know my art inspirations, because most like laymen don't know like the half of it. They don't know much about art, like styles in general. Save the trees, flip the paper. Exactly. Also, my ARTFIGHT username is FOURLEAFISLAND, like here. Okay, I can do a peace sign. I'm gonna be brave. I don't care. Because it looks like a bunny, so it's kind of fitting for the character. But I have to figure out where to position the goddamn shoulders, and that's the part that's scary. I don't like it. I feel like the guy, the like asylum guy, but it's like me trying to draw a cutesy moe character because I don't know how to position characters cutesy. I only know how to draw characters ugly. What is your art inspiration? I really love Pokemon and I like Mob Psycho. I don't know. I like a lot of different things. Also, I'm putting Critter here again. Critter, guide my spirit. I don't know what I'm doing. Their cousins truly intertwined. Astro Boy looks like that because of Bambi. Oh, I love Astro Boy. I love Bambi. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to start thinking about this like I'm drawing. Stop thinking about it like a moe character. Start thinking about it like a Tezuka character. I can do that. I can do that shit. I know how to draw him. I love Tezuka. That's Peepaw. The way that actually just unlocked the part of my brain that I needed to do for this piece is hilarious, though. Same exact pose that I was trying to do on another one, by the way. Literally just the difference is I realized I could draw the hands big instead of making them, like, microscopic. You watch horror movies? I love horror. I love horror. Horror is, like, one of my favorite interests outside of, like, monsters. Yowdy everyone, got jump scared by the notification, hopped out of my chair, and turned into a bunny. Recently I've been consistently adding plushies, stitches, a unicorn horn, and I think I'm having some sort of revelation that I've got to get a job, not starve in the future, so I don't gotta worry about that right now. Nods. I'm making a plushie out of one of my OCs currently. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. This is where I push that pose idea that I have. I wish people would stop driving such loud cars. I wish people stop driving cars, period. Public transport now. Public transport yesterday. Okay. And then I can have the neck kind of going down like this. Ear drooping off the shoulder. And then a little better. The more I push it, though, the more fun I think this pose is going to be. Someone tell me where the Critter plushie came from. It's made by Z-Cube. It's not purchasable. I'm sorry. It is a commission I got. Bro, they love to interrupt my sentences for no reason. I'm just trying to listen to relaxing music. They know. That's cars outside trying to interrupt my stream. Okay, so here's the thing. In order to make the pose look more like demure, like more cutesy, you need to have the character looking kind of like upwards. Oh, your eyes are too close together. Sky. Ga, 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 ga. What have I done? It's fine. It's a thumbnail. It's fine. It's a thumbnail. It's fine. It's a thumbnail. They need to be looking upwards. Like, the problem is, how do you do the head tilt then? What was that? Guys, I'm sorry. I live in a city. Can you put the name in chat so we can look it up, please? The plushie maker? Yeah. Zancube? Or just Z-Cube, like with the letter Z. Pushing this back so people can see a little better. I think the biggest thing that's getting frustrating, anytime I do portraiture, right, the silhouette is the part that frustrates me the most. Because I find that if you have a boring silhouette, going to be sharpening that, it doesn't matter how good your detail work is, your portraiture is just not going to be that great. Drop in the YouTube chat as well. I will tell you guys though, again, this was like a commissioned piece. This is not like something that you can get online, so that people don't worry, or like don't try to like find it in a shop somewhere. I don't want to disappoint anybody. My favorite part of the art is where I get overstimulated and mad, and then I start getting to the rendering, and it's like, never mind, I like this again. Yay! What if I hated it? What if I said that I did this and I perfected this pose and this looks like how I wanted it to, but now I don't like it? Pencil sharpening ASMR? I'm glad. I'm glad that my pencil breaking has at least created a sensory experience that's nice. Markers. Sisyphus, literally. The only thing that I'm thinking about is like that, I think this is how you do it, where you like make a shadow puppet bunny. But that's like, why would I do that to myself? Why would I, if I'm already struggling to draw a pose and hands? I think actually, ironically, this is the best one, because keeping the hands up and the expression less like scared looking made the pose much more interesting. I could try for that again. It's like the leaning back that's making it more interesting to me personally, because it keeps the pose open as opposed to like leaning downwards, which makes the pose feel very closed off from the viewer. Your hands are so cute. Thank you. If I have the sleeves here, then the shirt can kind of be rolling upwards. And then the shoulders can be here. And the ear can be here. And then the halo can be here. That's more interesting to me personally than anything of the other ones I was doing before. So I think this is what we may be doing. She kind of looks like they're doing gang signs. Please! I'm trying so hard. I'm fighting for my life. Alright, hold on. We'll get to the actual sketch. Luckily, I have a whole stack of paper here, so I won't be suffering for long. Early drawing today. Yes, I am, because my boyfriend has work at a weird hour, and if I don't do traditional drawing early, it won't be bright enough to, like, draw girl. I'm sick of this shit. This might be an ultra-specific thing, but watching you do these thumbnails in color pencil is the same ASMR as watching Steve make his crown drawings in blues. Wait, that's so cute! I completely understand. Okay, whew. The critter plush is like blue. This is true. What the hell? Why is there already a pencil here? Why is there already a lead? I'm tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. It's actually not even an evil sharpener. I just had this... Oh no, it's stuck. Please. I've had this sharpener since I was 19. It's probably time to buy a new sharpener, but there are no like art supply stores around here that I actually trust the quality of the supplies. A lot of it is just like Joann's and Michael's and stuff. This is like an industrial sharpener. Hands, yeah. I do have hands. Here, hold on. While I'm struggling and fighting against the war against the pencil sharpener, I will put Critter on screen for enrichment. So that our view is still intriguing. You could possibly replace the blade. Is that something that you can do? I think I would just probably need a screwdriver, I'm guessing. Please don't break. If you break, I may crash out. It may be the end for me. Okay. Okay. Gonna like... I'm right-handed, you're going here. Critter, you're fathead. Fatheed. It's going here. You can just unscrew it. Awesome. Also, sorry I had to crack my knuckles. You have a sharpener, I use a knife. I mean, the knife also works, but these are like Crayola pencils, and I feel like a knife would just break them instantly. I use a knife for things that have like heavier duty graphite. But, okay, wait. So this is the part that's scary. This is a bigger drawing that I usually have been doing in my sketchbooks. But once it's like actually drawn out, it'll be a lot easier. I feel so enriched. Thank you, Critter. You're welcome. Okay, here's the thing. I think this was closer to the corner in the original drawing I had. Luckily, I have an eraser. Sorry, I'm getting quiet. I feel like I'm locking back into my studio mindset. Are you going to use your acrylic markers for this? I am. Dude, my hands are sweating. I'm actually like leaving indents in the paper because I'm like touching it too hard. It's gonna warp. It's gonna warp because of the markers. It's fine. I think I need to make the shoulders like a little bigger. The other problem with this is I'm sitting like back here, so I can't see what this looks like from the top down. Leaving paw prints. I'm not liking the... Did I just make the neck too thick or something? For an anime character, probably. Something about anime characters is they love not to have necks. They also love not to have noses. The other thing that's bothering me is that I feel like... See, I'm leaving fingerprints. Kills myself. You know what? You know what? It's okay. It's okay. There's more paper. The scary thing is this means I can't really touch the paper. Unless I were like... Critter model completely closing its eyes anytime you start drawing is really funny. I have to like... Okay, this is what we're doing now. Except now I can't see the thumbnail! Guys, I forgot that drawing was hard. I forgot that when you do this on paper, you can't undo and just erase the canvas. You have to keep going. I'm using Critter to hold the page now. Okay, so the biggest thing that I'm thinking I missed here is that the character's head is actually supposed to be leaned backwards, whereas I keep going to draw them leaned forwards for whatever reason. But that completely ruins the flow of the piece that I'm trying to draw. Also, their ears are not actually that big. They could realistically fit in the page instead of whatever the hell I was trying to do. I'm curious, actually, are you a Metal Gear Solid fan by any chance? You guys always given me Otacon vibes, and I'm wondering if he's sort of an inspo. He is, although one thing I will say is that I have never played Metal Gear Solid. But that doesn't mean that I don't like Otacon and know who Otacon is. The other thing I could do that I'm realizing is I could just tape this to my desk. And that would probably be way easier than whatever the hell I'm trying to do right now. I could tape this to my desk. I could. I think I have painter's tape. I can tape this to my desk, and then I don't have to touch it. With my disgusting, scared, sweaty hands. I can tape it. Okay. We're so back. We're so back. Plus, this will work as a nice natural border for the piece. Just gotta make sure that I'm taping this in a way that, like, you guys can actually still see it. Yeah. Cool. Getting the pains of traditional, honestly, it's kind of nice. I haven't had to think like this for a while. I think I'm just gonna pull. There needs to be at least a piece of paper underneath, but the stack right now is not straight, and that's bothering me. It's got to be at least a piece of paper or two underneath, otherwise it's not gonna, it's gonna get the texture of the desk, and that bothers me. How do the subtitles know what you're gonna say? It's actually a pretty cool program. I don't know how it works exactly, but it basically, so one thing I'll say is, stream is like, I want to say 10 seconds behind real life. So the subtitle program basically hears what I'm saying, and then in 10 seconds is able to transfer that to like text that you can read, which I think is very neat. Hold on, I gotta move this over like ever so slightly. There we go. Cool. God, if this doesn't work, I like don't know what else I'm gonna do. I also want to make a traditional piece. What should I draw a character doing? Honestly, that's sometimes the hardest thing to figure out for me when I'm working on traditional pieces, but I always love drawing, like, food. Homophobic towards the paper? I'm trying to make it so you guys can see it straight. The paper doesn't need to be straight. I'm not homophobic towards my artwork. Okay. Yep. Cool. Like, it don't need to be perfect. I just want it to be nice. Speaking of anime, I just started watching Cardcaptor Sakura on your recommendation. Oh my god, I love Sakura so much. They got me the moment she did a rollerblade flip. The thing that I love about Cardcaptor Sakura is that I like that she's allowed to be sporty while also, like, still being very sweet and cute. I find a lot of times when a character is meant to be like a jock in anime, or like meant to be sporty in anime, it's like very mutually exclusive. They're either mean and a jock, or they're like treated as kind of an airhead, and I thought that was really annoying growing up, but I couldn't like put my word on why. And this is specifically a thing that I notice when characters are girls too. I don't know why. Like, it seems like jock is a title given less out of respect and more out of like a means of demeaning the character. which feels like a narrative way of punishing like that character for being more athletic, which is not a traditionally very feminine thing to do in the eyes of the patriarchy, which, yeah, maybe it's not too deep, maybe I'm the friend that's too woke, but it did always bother me, and I could never put my finger on why until I watched Cardcaptor Sakura. Also, Cat Snack, thank you for the raid. And yes, traditional art fight attack, I'm getting my ass beat, but, you know, we got a thumbnail, and I got color swatches, so we've got something. I know this guy. You kind of jump scared me because your Twitch username is actually very similar to my Tumblr username, and I was like, who's raiding? Is drawing a thumbnail before the piece helpful to brainstorming process? I struggle with coming up how I want to... Oh, yeah. Please. Yeah, my Tumblr username is Catmask. So you have to understand, I, like, squinted at that. I was like, who? Me? Also, it's about to start pouring rain. I'm sorry to the non-ring light truthers, but the screen... I'm watching the screen get progressively dark. Ugh, my eyes. I'm watching the screen get progressively darker. I know we need it. I don't want it. I don't even know where the hell to put it. I'm so jealous of your stormy, rainy weather. Normally, I'd love it. Normally, I'd be like, yay, I love rain. What if I just, like, put it on my head? Why is that low-key kind of working? Well, this isn't going to work because I'm not going to be able to balance this the entire time. At least people don't call you Cat Sack. Help me. This isn't looking good at any angle. How do people make these things look good? Would kill for some rain right now. Give me all your rain, it heals my soul. It's just making it hard to see the art. No one interrupts my furry art time. My eyes. Girl. Critter. No way. No way! My hat. Okay, that didn't really do much, actually. That kind of looks worse. What are you drawing today? The bunny character that's in the top of the screen. But, like, for reference, when they turn this off, or when I turn this off, it's kind of dark. It's a little bit dark. Anyway, I'm gonna just deal with the darkness because the ring light is still pissing me off. But my god, my eyes are gonna be shredded. Okay, so the big thing that I gotta get here is that I gotta have the placement of the hands. Because I feel like that determines a lot of the rest of the piece, is where the hands and the head are placed. Critter's got a halo now too? Yeah! Okay. And then having the two middle fingers in the center is usually how people... Except the hand's not the right size! Ah! Okay, it's fine. Me, when I choose to draw a hard piece and then I am struggling with it because it's a hard piece. Cheat, draw it on your computer and then trace it on the paper. Honestly, I'm doing this because I want to practice. I appreciate the suggestion, but the suffering is part of it. The suffering is part of the game. How do you decide who to attack because 500 attacks? Damn. Honestly, I decide based off of characters that look cute. It's not that I don't pay attention to revenges because I say thank you and I've been looking through people's galleries to see if they have any characters I like, but I do not prioritize revenging. I am focusing pretty much exclusively... No, I made the character looking down again. They're supposed to be looking up. If you're not in pure mental anguish trying to draw, or you even started drawing, are you even an artist? I mean, that's the thing. As soon as this is sketched, it'll be fine. Stop touching the paper. I need to remind myself this is not like a tablet. Like, you cannot just manhandle a piece of printer paper. It will warp. There are consequences to your actions. Thank you for the stretch. And yes, Texas did flood the other day. It's okay. I would listen to you painting a wall blank. Thank you. Okay. Like, it looks like the head's in the thumbnail. The thumbnail. Sorry, Critter, my darling, you must move again. so that the people can see what we're looking at. ASMR of paper sliding. It's like almost a triangle from the corner of the pose to here. I also gotta remind myself this will get covered up by paint, so it's fine. And the people that just go right in and start drawing like anime artwork with pen, they kind of scare me. I can do that on a small scale, but like on a giant piece of paper, I don't know what they're feeding those people. Use thicker paper. Oh, I would. I simply do not have access to a store because I do not have a car. I was going to do this in my sketchbook, and then I was looking at the details of the character, and I was like, this is not going to fit in my sketchbook. And also, I do not draw mostly traditionally. I am primarily a digital artist. I'm trying traditional for an art fight attack because I want practice, and I'm getting my ass beat, but it's part of the fun. I think part of the journey is that you need to get your ass beat a little bit. Also, I think this character has like kind of thicker eyelashes. I need to fix the mouth, girl. Stop. I'm getting the autism inadequacy rage that happens when you try to like do a task and it's not working. It will be fine. Simply, we must chill. It will be okay. I think I drew the mouth too big. That's the other thing that I'm seeing. Does anyone else hear the person just like screaming outside, or is that too quiet for my mic to pick it up? No, I keep making the mouth too big. Okay, I gotta stop touching that. We're gonna leave you. Come back, add the mouth after the proportions of the face are done. I thought it was a baby. No, that's literally like a child outside just like screaming. I hope it's a child. I hope that's not a grown adult just screaming. You get that feeling too? No, yeah, it's the autism rage is an unspoken of factor. And the thing is, like, it feels very bad. It's like, I feel like I'm getting rage baited by a situation. Like, I'm an adult. I should not be getting upset by not being able to draw a picture. But it's like, what the hell? I know how to do this. It will be okay. Simply, I will persevere. Also, bangs, I kind of put them a little too far over, but I think that I'll survive. I think it's a shape. Don't mind the screaming, that's me. Heard. I'm so sorry. I hope no one minds the, like, shaking of the desk. I simply... This... She's not giving. She's not giving what she needs to give. Good for erasing small details, but not doing good when I have to, like, manhandle erase something. When I was a kid, I would just take a shortcut past the rage straight to an anxiety attack. See, I think as a kid, I didn't get angry because I didn't have the space to be allowed to get angry. Like, anger would result in punishment. So, you know, I just learned to not address that part of my feelings, which is bad, because what happens then as an adult is that you, like, just get upset and then you shut down, which is not productive either. So you then have to... You got this, Four Leaf. I will send you 20 Sans Undertales to your house to comfort you. I know what he did. I know what you did, Sans. But that said, you know, you work on it as you get older, and you figure out healthy coping mechanisms. But then sometimes every so often something gets me, and I'll start to like feel it, and then I'm like, I need to calm down. I'm 26. I genuinely don't think, though, there's like a lot of people that just navigate this world and they never really learned that. They never like learned how to quell their emotional like turmoil from things. You see that a lot when people talk about like people ordering food like in the service industry. There's like the joke about how like boomers are terrible customers. And the thing is, I don't even think that it's any specific age demographic. It's just that unfortunately a lot of boomers never like learned to process their feelings in a way that wasn't external and taking it out on someone else. But I feel like people don't know how to be told. There's like a lot of people that don't know how to be told no, and they don't know how to like experience disappointment because they maybe haven't really had to deal with that much in their life. Or if they've experienced it, it wasn't their issue to deal with. Like it was solved by someone else. They're not used to having to like understand how to work with their own feelings and sit with their feelings, most importantly. So glad I just found this channel. You're so cool. Thank you. I think sitting with your feelings is actually a big one. Like, just knowing you're upset is one thing, but like being able to like pinpoint what it is that's actually upsetting you, what the next step to do after realizing you are upset, and like whether or not that's something that like to other people would be understandable, or like is it actually a valid thing to be upset by? Because like you can't control what you feel, you can only control how you act about it. And I think that a lot of people don't even do the second step. Like they don't even think they can control what they feel, but they also don't control how they act about it. I also feel like it's because boomers were in particular taught to not really express undesirable emotions. Yeah, and I think now that a lot of them are getting older, they're like finding what they consider to be acceptable targets for those undesirable emotions, like frustration and upset. And so instead of like talking out their feelings with their romantic partner, their parents, their job, their friends, they instead take it out on like service workers and people younger than them that they view as like enemies or like people out to get them. And it's like, well, girl, the rest of us had to work this out in therapy. These tutorials have pushed me the next step further in my art, especially when it comes to anatomy, posing, and cell shading. I'm so happy. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear. And you know what? I'm glad that you're here because you get to watch me struggle. I want you to know fully every single person that likes my art and uses my tutorials. Every single week, every single day, every single hour, I am getting my ass beat by art. It doesn't matter how much you love art, you will still continue to get your ass beat for years and years as you learn to draw. And then you'll have moments where you're really happy with what you're drawing too, and those are great. But you must understand there's never a point in the process where you are fully learned and you know everything. So if you're feeling discouraged and you're like, oh, my art's not as good as blah, 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 or I don't even know how to do this yet, I guarantee you there are things they don't know how to do either. This is something I had to learn to do lately. At times, I don't realize something is bothering me, and when I was upset, I reacted too quickly. And like, I think, especially in our generation, so I'm older Gen Z. A lot of people, I don't know why, when I tell them I'm in my 20s, they're like, oh, so you're a millennial. And I'm like, girl, millennials are like 40 now. You know that, right? You know that time passes, right? But regardless, I feel like, especially with Gen Z, the trouble is we've had the tools and the language to discuss like emotional maturity and how to like manage our own emotions, but one, you know, you're surrounded by other people that are not doing that all the time, so you're putting a lot of expectation on yourself, and you cannot out communicate someone that doesn't desire to communicate with you. Like, you can be communicating perfectly, you can be doing everything right. If the other person doesn't want to do that and they don't have the patience to do that with you, it's like, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you're doing, it takes two to tango. Millennials are 40, unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure they are. Hold on, I gotta do the top of the head, because right now we're looking a bit flat. But I feel like with Gen Z especially, that realization that people are not communicating the way they're supposed to has led to people being burnt out, being like, oh, what's the point of relationships if no one's even gonna try, or it's not gonna work out anyway? So we've learned that like people can be messy and people can make mistakes, and some people have just decided to take their ball and go home. Your eraser is good. It's because I'm using Well, one, this is like one of those heavy-duty like art erasers, and two, this is a Crayola pencil, so it's made for kids, so if you draw light, it does erase. 29 to 44 approximately. There you go. The hopes of our millennials read like a manga title. My markers are attacking me. Okay, so here's the part that's scary, right? The fingers are gonna be here. The middle fingers are the longest fingers on the hand. Does everyone knows that, right? These are the longest fingers on your hand. Some people have the middle finger and ring finger are the same length, but some people's like middle finger is the longest. What does lurk mean and what does it do? Basically, it just lets me know that you're going to be watching chat or watching stream but not chatting. You don't have to do it. Some people just like to do it to let me know that they're not sitting here and, you know, falling asleep at the computer. Some people do it because like they'll call people out that have been silent in chat, but I don't do that. I just have the lurk message because I think it's cute, and some people feel comforted to be able to use it. As a millennial, I'm 30. Don't add a decade to my age, please. Don't worry. Don't worry. The youngest millennials are 28 right now. Me? Oh, cool. Okay, so we're not even that far apart. I'm 26. Like I said, I'm an older Gen Z. I have to stop being scared. Oh, hands. I feel like that's the scariest part of hands for people, is that they never know what lengths to make anything. I'm telling you from experience, so long as you remember the proper lengths for each of the fingers, it doesn't matter like how you're posing them. As long as you keep the lengths in mind and you keep them pretty much squared away, the hand should look okay. Also, nice ring. Thank you. My boyfriend proposed for our anniversary this year, so we are engaged. He's actually at work right now, which is why I'm streaming at a kind of a weird time, because he doesn't usually work night shifts, but they put him on for the night. I'm just like, I mean, I'm not going to be able to do traditional art like at nighttime because it'll be too dark, so I guess I'll be doing it sort of in the middle of the day. We'll see. God, can I do this hand, or will it kill me? You know what? I may have actually just like raw dogged it and into success. Never give up. Keep banging your head against the cement wall. Eventually it will break down. Or your skull. It doesn't even look bad. Usually the middle finger is taller. In women and men it's equal to the index finger. Really? Is that true? Damn, I was gay since birth. I love your advice. Thank you. Also, I'm gonna hide most of the hand with the sleeves, so I'm cheating. Evil hand pose. Thank you. I wanted it to be cutesy, but evil could work too. Maybe this character's evil and we don't know it. I don't know. There was no bio for this character. I just saw the design and went, cute, and decided to draw it. Okay, does this character have like glasses or something? No. It's just the blushy line that goes through the middle of the face. Cool. You've got a hair clip here? What's your tip on lighting your room in a way to photograph traditional art appealingly? Scanner. A scanner. And also, like, if you're gonna, for my sketchbook pictures, I literally just, they are glasses? I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew that I saw glasses on this character design. Hold on, I gotta make this bigger. You're right! They are glasses. Okay, sorry, the contrast is so low for how small they are. Thank you. They have a star. Where? Maybe I just need to keep the photo open. Bigger. Oh, there's a star dangling off the glasses. I understand now. So glasses actually kind of make this. I'm so glad that I did this on a bigger piece of paper, because I think if I tried to do the detail of like glasses and a chain and barrettes on like a smaller piece of paper, especially with a character that's got like this many details in such a small space, it would look muddy as hell. It would not look good. So this wound up working out, even though it was kind of nightmarish getting here. I tape my art to the wall and photograph it so there's no shadow. That works too. That works too. Sometimes when I'm doing my sketchbook, I will literally just sit directly under the window and then stand so that it's getting like really strong natural lighting. That works too. Or has worked in my experience. Okay, so the star is like on this side of the face. I'm literally just gonna have it coming down here. Who cares? This reminds me of a cool character I saw that was based on a hypno shroom. Interesting. So I don't know if I like the mouth being open. Maybe we just do like bunny mouth. You look kind of evil. Also, my pencil's getting dull. ARTFIGHT teams are a perfect 50-50 again, goddamn. Fossils, get up, stand up. We had the lead. Oh my god, I just threw my pencil out of passion. We can do this again. We can take back our throne. Stand the fuck up. Okay, so the big thing that I did here in the thumbnail that I think I need to recreate again is I made the sleeves like really puffy. And I think that that's gonna help with this kind of triangle almost silhouette. If I can capture the balloon sleeves in the way that I'm envisioning them. It'll also make shading way easier, because then I'm not gonna be like trying to figure out clothing folds as much. Like, clothing folds still happen with balloon sleeves, but the way that they look is very different than when it comes to like other sleeves. I'm trying my best. Your pencil erases so easily. My colored pencils could never. Crayola colored pencils! Everyone use Crayola colored pencils. They're made for babies. They're made for kids, so they're meant to erase easy. You are using pigmented colored pencils made for professional artists, which is why they're not erasing. Crayola colored pencils are for sketching. My phone's not focused. Please, please, come back. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, the nose is not in the center. Dies. Just, you don't get a nose now, actually. Okay, so the other thing I need to figure out where to put is this ear, because originally I had this like flopping out here. I do still think I want to do that. It might be easier if I start from like a square shape and then I add the details, like the fluff. Wonder what happens if the ARTFIGHT score stays a perfect 50-50. Will friendship finally win? So I think it's based off of percentage, so there could still actually be a point winner. It's possible that it could be exactly 50-50, but even if it says 50-50 on the site, it's possible that one team might be like 10 points ahead or something small. Your art style is somehow so huggable, if that makes sense. It totally does. Okay, so here's the other thing that I'm like, where the hell? What the hell? What the helly? Forrest and I had all morning together. It was really nice. Before he went to work. Forrest being my boyfriend. Do I have the ear flopping down on top of the shoulder? Or behind? It might actually look better if I do behind, because then it won't be so noisy. I think actually first and foremost I need to draw the shoulder before I make that decision. Like, because how can I know what will look good if I don't even have the structure around it? What if both teams sign a peace treaty? What the heliante? You could take a break and eat. See, here's the thing. We don't have any food. I think I told you that, Harpy. We were supposed to go shopping on Thursday, and then Forrest got, like, called in because of an emergency. Not called in at work, but, like, called somewhere for an emergency. So, we were supposed to go shopping Thursday. We didn't. Forrest worked yesterday, and he works today. So we're going shopping tomorrow, but, like, what we're rocking with right now is, I think, like, half a loaf of bread, a box of banana milk, like one of the cartons. Pay attention. And, like, ingredients. Wasabi? I could do a wasabi sandwich. Okay. The like, auto Twitch captions, like, I'm glad they have them, but they're not accurate. They're not very good. And that's always been very frustrating, because it's like, if you're gonna offer a tool, you should make sure that you're offering a version of it that's actually, like, useful. And so we found a different captions service that works a lot better. Get yourself beans on toast. Do people actually eat that? Do people really do that to themselves? Beans on toast? Like baked beans? I'm a guppy today. Hope stream's going well. It is. You know, the first, like, hour or so was me screaming as I was, like, getting demolished trying to do a traditional sketch after not having done one and not having done any warm-up art this morning. But honestly, it was worth it. British self-sabotage on purpose? You eat that on purpose? Hold on, I need to actually do this more, like, here. Okay, so the fingers... Do you have, like... I don't think we have this character with nail polish or anything, because we can't see their fingers in the ref, so... Ref, do something! Really relaxing to draw with, thank you! I'm British and I hate baked beans. I just don't... The smell... and here's the thing, I like black beans. I love a good black bean quesadilla. But baked beans, why are you sweet? Why is there sugar? Don't come to my house. Don't talk to me. The one person who voted for a fancy party. Very much appreciate that. I've been spoiled by your dedication to captions because no other YouTubers offer even bad... Wait, really? I'm so sorry to hear that, genuinely. Have you ever tried natto? We actually have it in our freezer right now. I think that's the one thing we do have. But I don't know if we have green onions and rice, and I don't even know if we have eggs, so I figured it would be better to try it when I have the other things that will make it yummy. Hold on, I think that actually needs to go the other direction. People don't put natto on toast, do they? Sugar? Yes, people, when they make baked beans, add sugar to it. At least in America. And it's... To me, it's agonizing. I hate when savory foods are sweet. It, like, actually makes me start turning evil. Like, you're supposed to be savory. Why is there sugar? Buddy, we were making do with what you've got. To hell with tradition. It's okay. A sandwich is en route. Now I need to, like, look at this. I'm trying to see what this looks like from top down, because I can't, like... I can't necessarily... Wait a minute. What the hell am I doing? Stand. Dumbass. Why are we sitting? Literally, rule number 1. If I'm standing... then I can see it better. Oh. Dude, that was almost a coffee spill again. Because there was a wire that was on my desk. Okay, wait. Like a little bit lower? Critter invented standing up right now. This is true, actually. Are you going to scan this and finish it digitally, or just scan it? Oh, I am going to do markers. I'm planning to fully do this. Traditionally, which, you know, I'm a little scared for, but we rock with it. Okay, the desk rocking is kind of scaring me. Not that kind of rock with it. To clarify, I meant for streaming. Quite a few put effort into video captions, but no stream captions. That I understand. I was gonna say, still, it's disappointing to know that people don't put effort into stream captions, because it's like, you know, people still want to come and join live streams, even if they need captions. It's also not even that hard, frankly. Party Rocker's in the house tonight! I thought it was Party Rock is. No. I've never seen anyone put sugar in baked beans. What markers do you use? I use Grabby markers, and I just got this, whatever the hell this brand is. These? The Grabby's pretty good, but my complaint with the Grabby's, they don't have a lot of skin tone. I'm new gen, sorry. No, it's okay. It's a meme. It's okay. That's what I mean. I've actually done that with Forest before. I'm not even kidding. Your art is so beautiful and soft. Thank you. I appreciate my hair. I appreciate that, considering it literally I was spending like an hour prior screaming and like, guys, I just realized I can't see if DoorDash guy is coming. Okay, he's on his way. Will you ever do a tutorial for drawing a VTuber model? I have no idea where to start with mine. I could. I've only done one. Frankly, I've only done one VTuber model, so like I don't know if my VTuber advice would be like, I guess, good practice, or like what you're supposed to do. Harbor? Dude, what are you scared of? Dude, it's a wire. Harbor. Harbor. Honey, it's a wire. It's okay. I'm gonna put you down. You're having a rough one today. Scared of the headphone wire, scared of the ring light. Bro is terrified. Oh my god, he shed everywhere. Dude, I just brushed you. I love, this is why I have a lint roller on my desk. It's like flying, his spores. And now he's rubbing on me, he's fine. He's rubbing up against my leg. I love your little self doing the Hamtaro dance. So hi Critter, joining late because napping, but I wanted to ask for advice. My mom wants to do my brother's birthday party on my birthday. And she keeps calling me dramatic every time I say no, and I just ended up agreeing with her to get off my back, but I feel really upset about it. Am I just overreacting like I'm being told? This isn't the first time he's been thought of before me. No, I don't think that's overreacting at all, actually. I would be pretty upset if someone did that. Are you guys like twins? Are your birthdays like really close together or something? I mean, literally they could do it. I don't know if you guys are busy or if you have something going on. But I don't see why they couldn't do it after your birthday if they're planning on... Harbor, honey, it's a wire. I just need you guys to see what he's doing right now. He's so scared. It's a wire, dude, you're good. But yeah, I don't think that's overreacting at all. Why are you scared? It's a wire. It's okay. The rug is the cutest. Thank you. I need to vacuum it because they were fighting each other last night. So there's tussle tufts everywhere. Bro says, nah, that's a snake. He's like lurking. Dude, I promise it will not get you. Do you want into your kitty bed? Are you mad that the ring light is in the bed? He might actually just be upset that the ring light is in his bed. Okay, here. I'm gonna pick it up and move it. Scary light's gone now. Look, it's all gone. Here you go. There you go, buddy. He's still scared of it. Do I need to put it away? Harbor, baby. Look, I'll take it away. I'll take away the scary ring light. Unless it's Ditto that you're scared of. Okay, is that better? It's gone now. It's gone now, buddy. You're all good. Where's the rug from? That, honestly, if you just look up blue nursery cloud rug, it should come up. He's so cute and so silly. Are y'all doing a joint birthday or just celebrating his? Because that's weird. That's what I'm saying. Also, it's still weird. He's 5 years younger than me. We are not twins. His birthday was in June. That is really weird. Why are they celebrating a birthday that was in June and July? Dude, if they're going to be celebrating your birthday, his birthday late, just wait for yours to be done? My mom said it wouldn't be about me because I didn't want it to be, but there's no decorations at all for me and he gets to pick everything. I'm going to be honest, that sucks. Gotta get food, I'll be right back. No worries. I don't think you're overreacting in the slightest, and also that's... At least he won't chew your cables. Oh yeah, no, he doesn't chew cables. He's pretty good. But yeah, no, I would be upset. Truly. The hair on the top is the part that's getting me. It's like I don't want to flatten out the top of the head. Looks like you got bonked. But... gotta make sure it's not like going completely off frame or it'll look kind of funky. Okay, thank you guys. No, of course. I'm also really sorry to hear that because it sucks, like, that this is even... It sucks this is a problem to begin with. Like, your parents should care equitably about their kids' birthdays. I think the idea of asking one of your kids if you can use their birthday day to celebrate for someone else is kind of weird to begin with, unless maybe you were twins or you have, like, a very close birthday. But his birthday was in June. Also, hold on. Moving that back. What are you scared of, buddy? It's gone. Ooh, water almost went off. Hi. What's up? We go back. But also, happy early birthday, too. To that person who I'm assuming is in the Twitch chat, that is actually wild. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that them saying you're overreacting is like not... Also, it's not really their decision to make when you're overreacting. It's your birthday. It's yours. Whew. I think this part of the head is also kind of getting flattened. I'm not really sure why or how. Getting a little better. This back part of the head actually needs to come out more because the fluff kind of sticks out and that fills out the back of the head in the design. Oh yeah, I have a ring on. Hold on. You can take it off so you can actually see the pattern properly. Maybe if I can get it into focus. It's got like shooting stars on it. And they go around the entirety of the ring. It's really nice. Thank you so much, everyone, saying happy birthday. Of course. There's like another piece that comes up off here. I know it doesn't need to be like exact to the design because like sometimes with hair you have to understand like things are gonna look a little different depending on the environment. The other thing is the hair's like little heart swirl. It comes off the back, but I don't know if I have room for that. I may move on to another part of the piece so that I'm not driving myself crazy. Thank you for the save break. Saved. The harbor hairs going everywhere is crazy. You should put a cat cam up. You are amazingly not the first person to have suggested such a thing. Maybe instead of stressing, I need to put the halo in the corner so it's kind of like off frame. Like, are we feeling it? Because I could do it like here. In a way, that's kind of a fun crop. It also draws the attention away from the fact that some of the hair might go off frame. We'll see how it looks. Who's the artist? In the top... Oh, so the artist is the person that's pinned in the Twitch chat. If you're talking about the person that did the bunny character that we're drawing. If you're talking about the piece that is on my desk right now, the artist is me. But I figured that's probably not what you're asking. So, my food. Oh my god, it's coming. My food. My yaya, my yummy. Are the characters you draw people that have attacked you or just random characters that you want to attack? A little bit of both. Sometimes I pick people from people that have attacked me, and then sometimes I just look for character designs that I think are cool, either in my friends' attacked galleries or like they'll be like, look at this design, look how cute this is, and I'm like, ooh, I want to draw that too. When I do ARTFIGHT, I like pretty much only draw characters that I like should have ordered a Wawa. You'll never guess where my food's from. You'll never guess where my food's coming from. But I don't know. I draw characters that I think are fun. I don't really, like, have any prioritization one way or another in terms of who I draw. The character has, like, little stitches on their ears, I think. What did you order? Bacon avocado grilled cheese sandwich and a coffee, I think, like a coffee drink. There's also like a little bow at the end. See, this is what I mean when I say I'm glad I drew this character bigger, because my god, the detail work, I would be struggling to get this on a piece of paper. That sounds good. I should probably try something like that. Oh, absolutely. Genuinely, if you like, hold on, you need to scoot a bit. If you like grilled cheese, if you like bacon and you like avocado, those things together, they're yummy. Dude, the harbor spores. Have you done a face reveal? I've sometimes like showed pictures of my face online. I have no desire to like be a face streamer or like have my appearance be known by the masses. To me, if you hype it up and you make it something huge, people will be way more critical of your appearance than they would be if they just saw you on the street. But if you don't show your face, then people are like chomping at the bit trying to figure out what you look like. So every so often I've like shown what I look like, but I don't show it like frequently. I just want to be some guy to people. Also, I'm going to have like a little bow coming up a bit here so that it breaks up all of this white. It's not like super design accurate, but you could argue that it's gravity making it flop up. It's 2025. It is a new generation. It is Gen Beta. We are cooked. Are we? I don't... Okay, pause. You do realize that babies are going to continue to get born unless something happens, right? I think you'll be okay. And also, if you're talking about we're cooked because of aging, the only way you stop aging is to die. So pick whichever you choose carefully. Okay. The stitches are probably going to be like here on the top. Okay, they do actually go out more of like a triangle on the top of the sleeve. Wrong, I am a mortal being, I see. Well, for the rest of us that are stuck being mortal. Let's see. It also looks like there's a... Oh, this actually stops here. It doesn't go onto the sleeve. That is crazy. The only way to stop aging is to die. I might need that tattooed on me. Sorry, I feel like every time I see the anti-aging industry, I'm like, this shit's so funny to me. You are going to look like a 40-year-old like everyone else. No one has ever once invented the cure to aging, and the only thing that has ever done it is plastic surgery, which it seems only certain classes of people have access to, and it is not even a permanent solution. If you spend all of your time worrying about how you're going to look and like the fact that you're growing older, have you ever actually appreciated any of the time you existed here? I'm so scared. I have to start coloring this now. What about potato soup? I don't like potato soup. I don't like soup. The only soup that I like is like ramen and hot pot. Hold on, I'm gonna put the star like here. You don't like soup? I don't. I don't like soup. Get the liquid away. You're too chill to draw with, I feel eepy. I could start being more evil. I could just like play an air horn sound every so often. That's what's happening in real life outside. Have you ever tried ramen cooked in milk and cheese? I haven't. I'm scared. Put on the brake core. Get the energy drink. Put on the brake core. You know what? In a way, that is kind of a vibe, drawing an anime character listening to brake core. I've cooked ramen in egg. Does music or TV help you draw, or do you like the silence? Here's the thing, I do put on music, but the music that I listen to off streams is not the same thing. The fact that you don't like soup just like me made me follow you. Salute. I'm so glad I'm not alone in this fight anymore. I'm sorry, I just don't want soup. Listen, it was white. I don't think that that's what cooked bacon is supposed to look like, because that means the fat hasn't been cooked. The captions are censoring swears. I'm so sorry. Shivering. Sorry, that one bite was like, I don't feel good. I don't feel so good. All right, wait. I think this is the color we're using for the skin. I think the skin is the lightest color in this entire palette. So it's probably the color that we should lay down first. I say, I'm scared, but like, we gotta draw. Oh wait, I should use the brush tip. Also, to be fair, I didn't get a mouthful of the bacon. I saw that it was uncooked when I opened the sandwich, so I think I'll be okay. But yeah, I am absolutely gonna say something like, hey man, that's not good. You know, surprisingly, it's not the first time that I've been served uncooked meat. This was a regular occurrence as a child. The real ones will know. Wawa has betrayed you, and like, it's so odd. They like never usually do that. I'm gonna check, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the box after and see if the order came, like if they grabbed the wrong order. You're making me laugh so hard. I'm so sorry. I'm glad that my agony is funny, but also I'm sorry that you have to witness this. I thought we were gonna have a nice little dinner together. The paper's warping. Well, do I just keep going? I don't think the printer paper can hold up to the marker. Oh, like she warping, like it may be over. I mean, the alternative to this is that I trace this and do it with colored pencil, but that would be a lot. Or I could do too much ink. The thing is, I barely just put a layer down, which means that she's we're gonna keep going. We're gonna see how this goes. Who let Wawa call up DoorDash to cook? That's what I'm saying. Hold on, it looks like the side pieces are the ones that are mostly purple. Yeah, so if this was here, we're gonna see how it reacts to this one, but I don't know. Oh, it may be over. Do you want something else? Oh my god, Toasty, no, don't worry. I also grabbed a soft pretzel with it, so it's okay. I have something to eat. I just decided to take a break because the yucky sandwich hurted. I do like crayons. You should take a picture at first so you can salvage the attack easier. I think if I put the purple down, I'll be able to still get stuff out of it, but I will after that. I promise, I'll be okay. Thank you, though. Besides, I'll get a refund, too, for what they messed up. But I really appreciate it. I just feel bad. I'm like the guy who never complains about fast food or food service, but that may actually make me go, hey, I didn't order uncooked bacon. Not only did I not order uncooked bacon, I didn't order any of the things that they put on the sandwich. They didn't even use the right cheese. They used the wrong cheese. I'm like, hello? What about something for you and Forrest to share for dinner? If you're comfortable and you want to, I will not stop you because you know I love treating my guy. Okay, see, this one's laying flatter. Did it just need to dry? Maybe I just needed to, like, believe in myself. The real answer all along. Order could have gotten swapped if the cheese was wrong. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like they just grabbed the entirely wrong thing. Cucumber is truly diabolical. The bite feel when it was like wet and slimy, I was like, what is in my sandwich? Because avocado should not be like this. If it does, there's something wrong. There's another critter out here with your sandwich? Yeah. Okay, thank you, Toasty. It was painful. Also, I'm thinking that this is working a little better. I'm gonna see. I don't want to get overzealous. But this marker is laying flat, and this one dried a little flatter. Okay, I'm gonna like put this here. Figuring it out. What is a Wawa? It's like a deli gas station thing. You order food from it. Okay. Stop, I think I realized I forgot a hair clip. Ah, it's fine. Are Wawa sandwiches worth it? Yes, they're really good. That's one of the reasons why this was so disappointing, is that they're usually like perfectly fine. Are these markers just particularly wet? I'm gonna find out. I think that these might just be kind of wet markers. The acrylics that I got in the packs, which is fine. On thick paper, that's not going to be a problem, but this is printer paper. It's a little bit of a problem. Saw someone else say this earlier, not sure if you noticed. Are you aware the markers are bleeding? If the markers are bleeding, staining your desk. Thankfully, they do wash up with water, but that's a really good question. I did not think about that. I don't think they are, because when I did the swatches on this page, if you can see, they didn't bleed. They just kind of made the paper wrinkly. Who is this creature? The one that I'm drawing or the one that is drawing? My name's Critter. If you are referring to me, if you're asking about the purple character we're drawing, the character is pinned, because this is for an art fight attack, and this is an art fight stream. Printer paper doesn't hold up against most markers. This is true. And I would love thicker paper. I would simply need to have the ability to go get it if I could get the car. Let's see. Thank yous, of course. Try using the other tip, because sometimes there's an end that takes more ink than the other. I could. The other end is one of the chisel tips, not a brush tip, and I do like laying color with the brush tip since it's a little softer and won't tear up the paper. We'll see how this works. Listen, worst case scenario, if I don't wind up liking this attack, I can always sketch. I can always line the sketch digitally and then try coloring it on the computer. But honestly, now that it's setting, it's not the worst. We'll see. We shall see. Where did I put that yellow? Here you are. It's cool to see the process on physical paper. I can't wait to watch this over on YouTube. Oh, thank you. I probably... Oh, unless you mean like the VOD, in which case I would put this up as a VOD, probably. Oh, I should have done the yellow underneath and then done the purple. I can always go back around it in another loop. I mean, it probably won't dry visibly. We'll see. I think the glasses are also yellow. And there's like a little... Okay, I got the star that was there. Can I somehow find your playlist? My friend, I will give you my playlist. It is not even mine that I made. It is just a playlist that I like to listen to. The person that puts them together is... Aurora Heaven. I didn't know why I knew you. Like, you recognized me? You're from that YouTube. Yes, yes. Yes, I make YouTube videos, if that's what you're referring to. Okay, two motorcycles. Can we get a third? Aurora Heaven also makes a lot of the songs on the playlist. Oh, they make all of them, to my understanding. Also, crazy to say furries are cringe without knowing what a furry is. No, I know. That's what was making me giggle. Could you put the link to that character in the YouTube chat, too? Yes. Let me grab that here. I watched some of your how to choose color videos. I'm sure you will be very happy to hear. There should actually be another one coming out sometime next week. Originally it was supposed to come out yesterday, but I did not finish the thumbnail yet. So, hold on. Like, I think Critter needs to scoot a little bit. Your tail... Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just turn your tails off. There you go. No tails for you. Is there a problem to bite your nails? Are you asking, is it a problem to bite your nails? I will say that it's not good for your teeth. You wear down on the enamel of your teeth. I didn't know if you were asking if I do. Not anymore. I used to, and then I just found other ways to stim. But if you just mean, like, is there, like, societally a problem with biting them? I think some people think it's impolite, but honestly I think they should mind their own business, personally. The only thing I could think is, like, it might not be super sanitary to put your fingers in your mouth if you've been walking around during the day. But genuinely, I don't think it's anyone's business, really, what you do. I'm gonna see... This is, like, the light blue, right? Okay, yeah, this is the really light blue. Deepest Oceans, thank you for the sub. Critter's naked? Yeah, sorry I had to take the tails away so that it could focus on the art. If I can get this to go in even closer. Ugh, too close, too close. Alright, there we go. I think there's a little purple streak that's on the front bang, actually. I wonder, this might be crazy, but I wonder if I should color the whites of this piece as like a very light blue, so that the purple is not super different from the color that's meant to be white, and then I could do a different color for the background. This may be what makes or breaks it, but I'm entering the sting zone. But I actually think this looks kind of nice. It's all about experimenting. But if light blue becomes our relative white, that makes a lot of the coloring process for other things way easier. Okay, that's also going to be white. Fills in the space a lot nicer, too. I like this. I was going to say I like this, too. The other thing is this means that the clips that are blue can actually be like a darker blue, so they're not going to vibrate as much against the purple. Come back and do like a little line there. After that's dried, so I'm not overwhelming the paper. Although I'm putting my hand in wet ink, so I feel like I'm about to fuck around and find out. I envy your skill with these markers. Oh, thank you. I genuinely do not know what I'm doing. I'm just, like, figuring them out as I go. I'm gonna be honest, this is very doable. You just gotta sit and play around with them. Like, my first piece with these was in my sketchbook maybe a month ago, and I've only drawn, like, 6 pieces. Hold on, I think there's some clips that I'm missing, like hair clips. Like, there is supposed to be a star right here. I can squeeze it in. Also, there's another star on the ear here that I think I missed. And piercings. I wonder if I could paint over top with the lighter color, or if that would start to kill the paper. Therian safe space? Of course! The only flag discourse I care about is my boyfriend not getting the bear pride flag because he doesn't think that he's muscular enough to be a bear. And I keep telling him to the point where literally other gay men who are standing by us start weighing in, telling him he's a bear. And when they're like, why don't you think you're a bear? He's like, I don't have muscles. And they're like, honey, that's not what a bear is. And he's like, yeah, but like, I don't look old enough. And they're like, that's what a cub is. You're like a bear cub. And then he's like, I know, but I feel like I'm an imposter calling myself a bear. And everyone's like, an imposter who? Bears don't need to be muscular. You just need to be fat and hairy. That's the only thing that makes a bear. That's the thing. Bears have to be fat. He's fat, but he's not muscular. And he is muscular anyway. He's just not a bodybuilder. Imposter syndrome for being bear? I know. Like, it would be funny if it weren't so sad. Hello, folks. Why are you among us? Forrest isn't among us-ing. He's just a bear. I know he is a bear. And like I said, multiple other older gay men weighed in on this discussion at Pride. And he finally was like, maybe. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean maybe? Do you just not like the flag? And he's like, no, I like the flag. And I'm like, so you can get it? It's for you? Do you care if people take inspo off your art? I don't mind. Okay, I'm like praying that I can do a second layer of color and this doesn't start to like die and shred, but we'll find out. Chat when they hear the word imposter every day. Oh my god, guys, we've been sitting here in silence this entire time and you didn't tell me? How long has the music been off? I didn't even realize. Music got voted out. Oh my god, I'm so glad. That means that it probably wasn't that long. It ended 5 seconds ago. I think I have like a telepathic ability to tell. Okay. I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I can at least make it look cute. And if it doesn't look cute, then maybe today is the one day I tried an attack, but I consider it like a failed attack. Dude, there's still harbor spores everywhere. Oh, hi, gay. Well, hello? I do have a name, but that isn't incorrect. I just thought it was quiet, so I didn't say anything. No, it's okay, it's okay. Also, I think the shirt is also the white that I'm using, which is, I know this is not white, this is a blue, but this is going to be our white for this piece. Which means I should probably, oh, the eyelashes too. Wow, this character uses a lot of white in the design. Not a bad thing, just like I'm realizing that as I'm coloring stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. It's so cute so far, thank you. I would say DM the creator of your attack, even if it's not up to your standards. They will probably love it anyway. Okay, I hope so. I'll try. I'll try to be brave. I don't do traditional art typically. I'm a digital artist, so this is like so scaries. Hold on. I think the eyes are like a dark blue. I was left stream while you were still sketching this and forgot to tune back in. No, it's okay. I'm like not sure. We're in like the ugly duckling phase of the piece where it's like it could go either way. This could either eat or it might be over. We'll find out. I am gonna put the little earrings here though, so I don't forget to keep adding layers to them. Okay, it's blue and yellow. Dude, my stomach won't stop growling. So you hate me? I feed you and you still demand more? No, trust me, bro. Bro, one more all-nighter attempt, bro. It'll fix my sleep schedule this time, bro. Trust me. Trust me. Insert image of crying white man. I think this was the pink I used. Okay, big ass bite time. Now we shade. I'm so hungry I would eat a critter. Please don't. Oh my god, I almost colored with the completely wrong color. Just came back to say I'm doing a sketch and I can paint my walls with clouds tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I'm now working on like laying down the color. And I think I'm feeling a little more confident now. Like, especially because this hasn't warped as much ever since I started putting down more paint. I think I just needed to go slowly, not put on too much all at once. Believe in myself. And I got it. My IRL just texted me, I think you have depression / serious. Hello? And Critter's looking pretzel shaped. Don't worry, I have water. Ooh, why are we oohing? Also, thank you for the save break. Save. Honestly, this is looking pretty solid, though. I was really scared when the paper started to warp when I was doing the face. But I'm a lot happier with it now. I needed to believe in myself. I needed to get over that initial scare. Also, thank you for the posture check. You need to bap the paper every time someone redeems save. This is true. Can't believe I forgot the piercings here. I knew I was going to forget something. Alright, then the internal... There's so much white in this design. Not gonna lie, I've heard crazier stuff, but are you okay? I'd be freaked after eating a spider. You know, apparently okay, there's like the Spider George joke, but genuinely, apparently people eat like a spider a year. Most people eat like a single spider a year in their sleep, or just through other foods that they consume. They just don't realize it. So you probably have done that as well. You just don't know. So I gotta figure out where to put that hair clip. They do that? The sleep thing is a lie? I've been lied to. Ugh. Consume a spider a year on purpose? I see. Okay, so this is a lighter blue. Honestly, frankly, this could be used for a shading color for this. Are we feeling it? Are you seeing the vision? On my break, I love you. Hi, baby. I hope work's going well. They got my sandwich order wrong. They hate me. They gave me cucumbers and tomato. Wow, that's really blue when it's drying. What the goddamn? I was accidentally late. No! Wait, does that mean you'll come home earlier, though? No, I'm sorry. Okay, but does that mean you'll come home earlier? Supposed to be here at 3, not 3:30. Sad. You're blue now. That's my special attack. I know what you did, Sans. Wait, that's not Sans. That says Papyrus. I know him. Why is Papyrus Italian when I say his name sometimes? Luckily, no one was mad. You're a good worker, so I understand why they're not when you get there. Okay, so there's like a barrette here. Was that a car radio? Yes. People drive by this building loud as fuck. Some people who are newer to chat might not know this. We are on the top floor of our building, for reference, in a brick building, with the windows closed, with blinds down. What did you get with cucumbers? I got a sandwich from Wawa, you know, the normal sandwich that I get every single time that's bacon, avocado, and grilled cheese. And they sent it with tomatoes and cucumbers and uncooked bacon. They hate me. Literally, they hate me. Yes, it was white bacon. That shit had not been cooked. I'm using a darker blue, but that's only because I used white. For white, I used blue. Damn, that sound travels. I know. And I hate it. It makes recording agony. Please tell me you took a picture of that. I actually still have it because I intend to ask them for a refund because I am never someone to ask for a refund like ever, but that's crazy. Is there a reason they think you think they hate you? No. No, they shouldn't either. I love Wawa. I always sing their praises. I genuinely think they grabbed someone's sandwich like that wasn't mine. But the thing is, they shouldn't be serving uncooked bacon on anyone's sandwich. Alright, got this filling in. This did dry way darker than I thought it was going to. Luckily, it can be drawn on top of pretty easy. From the looks of it. What if the person specifically asked for uncooked bacon? Then maybe I'll take my words back. Can't you get sick of that? Yes. Now, usually bacon is cured. Like, it's... Oh, no, it's smeared. Usually it's cooked already. So, ideally, you should be fine. But, like, at the same time, do you really want to play that game? Do you want to risk that? Now I want something. So, baby, you'll be really happy to know that Toasty felt bad after that happened and asked if you wanted something later and then sent something in. So, Toasty donated us dinner, yes. Yeah. And I still really appreciated it. I actually don't think I said thank you when it came in, so let me say it now. Thank you, and that was very sweet of you. You didn't have to do that, but that was very nice. Stop, you're so cute. I love you, Forrest. They need to release you from work. When will my husband come back from the war? And the war is working at a cafe. No capitalism for Forrest. No, actually the capitalism... Focus. Woo, you want to focus on my drawing so bad. What if I just get like really close to it? The problem is, then it looks kind of funky, because it's picking up on the values of the paper warping, but not actually the colors. It's so weird being here this late. It's funny, because that's the time period that we used to work together. Like, we both used to be closers at a cafe. You're returning... I guess it's weird because you haven't been doing that for years, but still. Okay, filling this in. Oh, there's a little bit here I missed too. Ugh, I keep putting my hand on wet paint. Mistake. I'm not used to it anymore. It's so chill compared to the morning. Yeah. I would have sued potentially for food poisoning. I don't have lawyer money. I really am honored that you think that I do have lawyer money, but I simply do not, my loves. I am not... I may be a furry on the internet, but it is a misconception that we have money. Okay. Now, what you do with the fingers that are closer and sort of away from the viewer is you color them a darker tint. Because then it kind of like fills out the space in a way, you know? Yeah. Oh wait, there should be like another finger here. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, where the fuck is the other finger? It's the thumb. I'm dumb as hell. I was like counting fingers. I was like, where's the other one? You are not dumb as hell. Thank you. Thank you for defending my honor. When arguably I think forgetting the thumb exists is not very smart. Let's see. I think this will also be colored in the color we're using for white. Honestly, like, even though this was kind of scary when we first started working on it because I was scared to mess it up, this has been really relaxing so far. Like, the process of working on traditional pieces is kind of fun. Hey, not dumb, baps you, thank you. It's been a while since I've seen your hands. Yeah, I haven't done an IRL stream for a bit. I was a little... Well, one, I kept forgetting to charge my phone that I use for the camera, and then two, with ARTFIGHT, I've been kind of nervous to do like a traditional attack because I don't think people think of my traditional art when they think of my art. And like, I don't want to disappoint anyone, but at the same time, I want some practice with traditional work, so I have to be brave. I'm gonna try this and see how this works, and if it looks bad, everyone has to forgive me, okay? We shall see. Also, hello. I like hiccuped when I said that. Hello, welcome in, Mitwarp. I mean, I guess I could say this is fun because I have learned a lot in the process of working on this. This is the first time I've done, like, a big traditional piece in a while, actually. If you end up scanning this piece, and you could maybe also scan the Leica you drew in the previous sketchbook stream. I really liked it. I thought it might be really cool as a wallpaper. I could. I was kind of self-conscious of that piece, but if people liked it, I could. I have back issues because of traditional art. It's part of the reason I switched over to doing digital, because then my posture is a lot better. But I was primarily a digital artist before I was a traditional artist. I'm trying to remember and reteach myself because I do enjoy it. It's just that because digital is like my job now, I don't have many opportunities to do it. Bye, baby. I hope you have a nice day at work. For those of you in the YouTube chat that are like, who is he talking to? My boyfriend is at work right now, and he comes and watches streams while I'm on breaks. Real gen sucks? Hmm? Also, the cool thing the chisel tip is really nice for is like these line art lines here. Like doing the kind of line work that you need to do. Very useful. The eyes are the part that perplex me. It is a dark blue. There's a yellow in the inside. Oh, it looks like there's dot eyebrows. I didn't know what to do with the eyebrows because I thought those were pom-poms, but I think those are dot eyebrows that come out from underneath. So I'll like draw those really quick. And then I guess I'll put the other one like right here. Listening, learning. Okay. Doing the little star in the center, and I'll come back and I'll surround that with some blue afterwards. I'm really enjoying this. This is like I said, it was scary at first, but the more that I work on this piece, and the more I realize how forgiving acrylic markers are, like if you mess up, you can literally just paint over it, it's fine. The more I'm having fun with this. My digital art is horrible, but here's the thing, it doesn't stay that way. The more you try something and the more that you like give it a chance, the better you'll get. That is the wrong color! That is not the right color. It doesn't stay that way. And also, if you ever need help, I do make digital art tutorials on my YouTube, if you haven't seen them yet, and I will continue to make more. And if you have any specific questions, and I mean specific because I can't answer general questions very easily, I have autism, I will make a video, I'm not kidding. There are people that watched my cell shading video and they said they were still having a hard time, so I've been taking notes on what people are saying they were struggling with, because if I can help everyone figure it out, that would be my goal. I don't want to just help people that understand how I explained it the first time, I want to help everyone. Did someone already do a poll for the Splatfest right now? I don't know. I don't think I've seen any polls today, unless I missed one. Do the creator is okay with the color change a bit? So I'm going to make the background darker so that it looks like it's white. Part of the reason that I'm doing it this way is so that it stands out from the background instead of just being like colorless. I haven't seen any polls. I've done like 5. Harpy, I'm so sorry. I've been so locked into what I've been drawing. I believe you. I trust you. You work hard as hell, my friend. I'm sorry I missed them. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the chisel tip of this pink for the outlines. I'm so scared. I'm entering the sting zone. Scary. Scary doing lines on fingers. What if you sneeze? What if aliens come down from the sky and they abduct you and while you're halfway down the line and then you have to finish it later? Get on my page. What music is playing, by the way? So this is Aurora Heaven's music. Let me grab the playlist we're listening to. This is to Master Bud. Here you go. Sorry for my random hand cameo. As if you haven't been seeing my hands this whole time, but don't worry about it. I am going to try and finish this on stream. If I am no longer brave, what might end up happening is I might... Also, I think I am going to make this just the darker color in general. If I end up no longer being brave, what I might do is end stream early and then finish this off stream. Or I guess not end it early, but end it at the regular time and then finish it off stream, but we'll see. We'll see how brave I am. Right now that just looks like a blue blob. I'm praying that we can fix it. Perform surgery on the bow. So I think I need to go out more so you can see the whole thing. One of the biggest things I'm seeing is with all of these areas of like, the white. Could use some shading, so let's get some shading on those balloon sleeves, shall we? Oh no, I think I messed up already. Well, it's fine. You can paint over it, forehead. Apocalyptic sneeze. When is stream going to end? I don't want to miss anything. It's 6:16 right now. We started at 3:30. It depends, like, how long people want to keep watching, I guess, because if the mods have anywhere to go or anything to do, I don't want to hold y'all. But I could keep streaming. Hold on, sorry, I'm looking to see if there's, like, supposed to be white anywhere up here that I'm missing. This is part of the sleeve. I guess I could line that with something. Oh no, I went too far up. That's fine. Eek! Wet paint. I can stay here forever. I will watch forever. Thank you. I appreciate it. The other thing that's scary is eventually I'm going to have to outline the yellow areas. But honestly, the finger outlines turned out so okay, so like maybe I'm just being a baby about it. So sad, my banana yellow color is running out. Don't dial me, king. You need to survive. I just know that this is a favorite color of everyone in the house. Like, everyone uses this pen all the time. Potassium. Banana yellow surgery GoFundMe. That's gonna be purple back there. I think we got down most of the areas that are purple at the very least. So we shouldn't need to touch that color again. Unless it's like to clean up areas or to like make the kind of like the rendering a little smoother. Like here with the moon, I can just paint over to make it a little smoother. Oh, and then also there's these, which I like totally forgot to do. Okay, I lied. There are more areas where we could do the purple. Me too. I'm normally not the type to watch live streams. When was your last hydration break? A very good question that I don't remember the answer to, so probably a sign that I should do one. Hold on. Let me do the top of the head and then I will do that. Also, I'm gonna like put a little hair curl here. I think that'll be cute actually. Yeah. The scary thing is gonna be choosing a background color. Like, realistically speaking, I could do... If I do a light blue, it will drown out the rest of the piece. If I do a pink, that might be the answer. Oof. Love how they low-key looked away for like 5 seconds from confessing war crimes. Me? The timing was insane? Wait, the timing of what? What did I miss? When you were choking on a sandwich? They're 50-50 human rabbit, it's really neat? Yeah, I like the design a lot, I think it's cute. This attack is working on a better score... This attack I'm working on better score me a bunch of points so I'm crying. I will say, Mars, the like ranking system for points does stay the same. So if you want to figure out what kind of attack will score a lot of points, what type of markers are you using? They are acrylic paint markers. This brand is Grabby. This one just says acrylic marker dual tip. I don't think it has a specific brand. But yeah, it is. They are acrylic paint markers, technically. You're right, this is bad for you. Like, genuinely, it's making me, like, I have, like, sweat on my forehead because I was trying so hard not to start, like, dying again. You don't understand. No, that's not spoilers. That's not spoilers. He does not drunk drive. Asgore does not... Do you need a spoiler warning for me to say that Asgore does not drunk drive in his car? That doesn't happen. It's not true. The lying online has become successful. Hold on, I did not chisel tip. Asgore Dreamer does not drunk drive and did not run over a deer NPC. This is not canon, guys. Please. Toby would be crazy for that. We have to remember who we are talking about here, though. Why did Critter make such a scary face? Why did you make that face? Do I need to, like, move this so that... I think that my camera can't see me and it's getting scared. And Critter is getting scared. Toby would do that. I don't know if he would do that, but I never put anything past... Here's what I'll say. Toby Fox worked on Homestuck. He did do the music, but you must remember that anything that you're like, Toby wouldn't do that, there is a non-zero chance that he may do it. That he might. It's never no. It's always, it could happen. No, they're not spoilers. I can tell you, I can make you happy to know that that is not a Deltarune spoiler. That does not happen. Nice drawing. Thank you, Elliot. Didn't he help make The Baby Is You? Not only did he make the song The Baby Is You, he put that song in a Pokemon game OST. He was hired by Nintendo to make Pokemon game OST, and he made it the fucking Baby Is You song. There is nothing that you can say that Toby wouldn't do is true. Does no one know this? Does no one know that, like, the Homestuck Your Friends Were Made in a Goo Jar Together song is now a Pokemon OST in Sword and Shield? Okay. I feel like this piece would taste like Blue Moon ice cream. No one knows what I'm talking about when I talk about Blue Moon ice cream. And not the fucking Moonbeam ice cream. Not that fucking guy. I hate that guy. No, I mean like genuinely Moonbeam or Blue Moon. Fuck. Blue Moon ice cream is a flavor. It's a blue ice cream. And I don't know what it's called. Or I don't know if anyone else that knows it. Excuse me for coughing. Okay, wait. Blue. I've had Blue Moon ice cream. Oh, it is good. And the thing is, I don't think I could eat like a ton of it. Like, we got a tub of it at one point to try, and as I was trying it, I was like, this is good, but I don't want the rest of it. But ever since then, I've been like, has anyone, like, do you know what I'm talking about when I talk about this? Because it's good, but also I'd never heard of it before. Okay. What is Blue Moon? Is it like the blue bubblegum part of Moon Mist? Actually, no. It's not really bubblegum. I don't know how to describe it other than, like, it kind of tastes like blue soda as ice cream. There's almost like a, like, fizzy, like, carbonated flavor to it, but it's not bubbly. What is blue soda? If you guys wait for, like, 2 seconds, I can show you. Has no one ever had a Frosty before? Hold on, I can, like, I probably should hold it there a little longer. This is blue soda. No, it's not alcoholic. It's just a regular ice cream. What the fuck? That looks tasty? Yeah. I mean, like... Look, there's even, like, a little... Hold on, there's, like, a little fizz coming off the top. Yeah, it's good. It does taste like cream. It's called blue cream soda. Hold on. You should make an ice cream float with it. Actually, that's exactly why I got it. I got it for the 4th of July. Harbor hair. I do not celebrate the 4th of July personally, but I did want to have a little treat with it. Give it to me, I'm stealing. I don't think I've ever eaten anything that color blue before. I mean, you're missing out. I love random blue foods. Hold on, let me see. Eyeballs. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the lightest color that the eyes could be first. And then I'm gonna start to add on darker colors. So I already have the little star shape there. This is the hard part, because I don't have like a chisel tip of this color. So I'm gonna work with the brush tip, but that's kind of rough. Sorry if you guys are sending important messages in chat. I promise I'm coming back to look. But I'm also trying to make sure this looks good. Okay. Wait, where's YouTube? I'm so scared to do the nose. I don't want to do it yet. What if I do it wrong? The eyes are very pretty. Thank you. I think the one thing I'm noticing is that like the top. What if I fuck it up? Oh my god. No, that was actually literally all I needed to do. It's fine. It's fine. I'm stressing for no reason. Could do the under layer and just like kind of clean up the bottom of the eye a bit. But I remember where I put the skin tone. There it is. I've seen pickle soda before. That's fascinating. Okay. Honestly, that does not look bad. Pickle soda is a big thing in my hometown, really? Okay, this blue cream soda kind of fucks though. I'm glad I got it out. Now here's the thing. I might grab a chisel tip of a blue pen. Please detach. Here's the thing. Originally I pulled out a different dark blue to use for this piece. But if I get a chisel tip of a different dark blue, the line art process is going to be so much easier, and I might be able to start finalizing pieces of this. And that looks pretty similar to that. I think that this is that color. It is, okay. I think that this will work. I could grab a darker blue if I really, really wanted to. You're still live. The drawing is looking awesome. Do you think it's under your expectations? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I gotta keep working on it, but thank you. I'm glad that you like it. I could do a darker blue. It's like, well, it's drying a lot darker. If I wanted to keep kind of the dreamy look to the piece, I think I use this one. I'll keep this on deck in case. However, I think that it actually looks pretty okay. I kind of do like these ones with the chisel tip, just because it gives me a lot of freedom to line stuff, which is helpful. Gonna be filling in these a little more, because they got kind of underfilled. That's an easy fix now that the light blue is down for the white. I think what's so lovely about working with the acrylic paint markers is that, like, while some mistakes are kind of hard to undo, like let's say you painted your entire sheet of paper a dark brown and you're like, oh no, now I have to put pastels on it. It would be kind of an inefficient use of ink. But if you make like little tiny mistakes, or you realize you didn't color something, it is a really forgiving medium to like add more layers of paint down. The colors are different? They are. This one is darker and this one is a little lighter. It's very, very subtle, but it's something that I can notice. Also, amazingly, the sun is coming out at the end of the stream. So thank you to the weather for deciding that now is the time to be sunny. Although genuinely thank you, because now I can see my art better. And making me realize I forgot to color that ribbon. Speaking of forgetting to color things, where did the skin tone go? Here it is. Because this here bled a little bit onto the skin. Save break, thank you. Save. If the skin tone is darker than the white and the blue is being used for the white, then the current skin tone, are you planning on darkening the skin to match? Honestly, no. But I was going to add this pink shading to more areas in the skin, so the lighter color was going to be kind of like a highlight. I'm not going to darken all of the skin, although you're reminding me I could do that now. But I am going to add these on as a highlight. And I also think that's going to make areas pop like the hair, where it comes in collision with the skin. The thing that's kind of fun with like traditional, and I do have to give this disclaimer to those of you that watch my like digital art typically, I am a little more experimental when it comes to traditional art. I think like I do try to like color match as best I can when I do digital, but I think that when I do traditional, especially if I'm like lacking materials, sometimes I think things can look good stylistically even if they're not like 100% ref accurate. Now that's part of the reason why I was like, maybe I don't send this one to this person just in case it's like not up to their standards. But I still like to do it for the practice. Do we know what happened to Day 11's YouTube VOD? I don't know, actually. Also, I don't know if I'm wrapping up just yet. I'm actually having a lot of fun drawing still. So I might stay live for a bit. Ooh, this did not get filled in all the way. I think sometimes they go like, are you gonna do line work for this? Oh no, I am gonna line it. I do lines last, typically, because when you do acrylics, you don't want to put the lines on until everything's filled in, so that you can do them like really fine and not get them painted over. Because like I'm noticing while I'm going back that there's like some white spaces here that didn't get fully colored that I want to fix up. Like even here. And I can fix that little bit up a bit. I'm kind of scared because I probably should do the background. I might do the background and then do the lines. I bet they'd love it either way. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Let's see. But I could probably line... No, I'll wait for the sleeves. I'll wait for the sleeves. I'm scared to do it too early. There's a few things in the hair that I could start to separate out. Like here. Ooh, that was close. Okay. And then I can come into the eyes. God, this is the scary part. The second that you bring in the darker color, it's like, oh, what if I mess up? But the cool part is that it'll look really good. Whew, okay. I mean, the more I do this, the more relaxing it gets. I just think that I'm so used to being given infinite second chances when it comes to... Here, I can like zoom in a bit. When it comes to digital art, you get so many undos. So having limited undos. Harbor, you want to attack them during line art? That's so mean! And using one of the more forgiving traditional... Yeah, I am using one of the more forgiving traditional mediums, which is part of why I chose it. I wanted to try something new and also not make myself hate it. I mean, actually, I think that's like a piece of advice I could give everybody, is if you want to try something new and you want to like try something that's challenging to yourself, don't view starting on a version of that thing that's familiar to what you know or like not going to scare you away as like cheating, I guess. So for example, a lot of people when they try new games, they feel bad like playing it on easy, or they feel bad like using accommodations that come with the game to make it a little easier to play. And I don't know, in the same way with art, I wouldn't want someone to feel bad for trying a medium that is a little more forgiving for them. I leaned it on the ink before it was dry. Whew. This swear I'm being genuine. Are you colorblind or just don't have purple markers? I just don't have purple markers. That's the most purple that I have. And like, I'm telling you, it says it's purple. This is what the color this is saying this is. And I promise I am not colorblind. I am very much aware of the fact that that is not the same purple. Also, I think I can do that swoop. Let's see. Like I said, sometimes approximate color is better than nothing. I wouldn't be able to do traditional art if I had to pigment match everything. Unless you were referring to the color I was using for the line work, the reason I'm using blue for the line work is because it makes it pop more. And also I like blue lines. I will always do blue lines. Dude, the thing is just lying. That is not the same color as the ink. No, it's not in the slightest. That's true with a lot of the grabby markers I found, actually. For $30 markers, they're pretty pigment accurate for most of the colors, but then you get things like the purple and the orange, and it's like, what the goddamn is going on here? Also, see you later, Zaster. I think I need to fill that out more for sure. Like, I don't think I made this shape big enough in the slightest. At least not to capture, like, puffy balloon sleeves. Alright. Filling that in. There's still some spaces here and there. I'm gonna wait for that to dry before I put my hand down again. There's spaces here and there that are like still they have like white spots, which I'm not loving, but I can always go back and fill those in. I have to remind myself that it's not like a race to the finish. Thank you for the stretch. Actually, guys, here, I'm gonna zoom out. This is a really good reminder to do our stretches. If you haven't been here when I've done like a stretch break in the past, on like a previous stream, hold on, I need to move my swatch. Here's how I do my hand stretches. You start with zombie hands. Actually, I think technically this is, yeah, this is zombie. Oof. Yeah, and I needed to do these too because that's really tight. You hold this for 10 to 15 seconds. Then you go down and you do Frankenstein, and you hold this for 10 to 15 seconds. Zombie is downwards. Sorry, I did it backwards. Frankenstein is up. This is zombie. So this is Frankenstein, and then this is zombie. And then, sorry, my wrists are really tight. I can tell that I needed to do that. Thank you for the stretch redeem. Then you do this one, which I don't really have a name for. I just call it the, like, open palms. And then, you can't see me do this, but hold your arms out to your sides and rotate them inwards and then rotate them back. I'm not talking about, like, windmill circles. I mean literally just rotate them in the socket of your shoulder. Whew. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I definitely need to stretch. That hurt. That hurted. I mean, I guess it didn't hurt, it was just very tight. So there's some white here still. Hold on. I don't know if I like that. Get out of here. I'm just gonna color over you. Will it hide it? I love the thing about acrylic markers, you can just paint over top of it if you don't like it, it's fine. I felt that my left wrist was tight. Yeah, like I said, I do the stretch breaks visibly so you guys can see them because I think that people need them. Okay, the top of the head is getting a little flat. I'm not seeing things. I need to like round that out a bit. But not too much, otherwise the head will get too big. Watch out. And, ooh, wet paint. just gonna... Yep, there we go. The shading for the skin is a little blotchy in some places, but I feel like that's a pretty easy fix, so I'm gonna just do that really quick. The one thing that is bugging me, though, that I cannot figure out for the life of me what to do, is I think I need a darker color to outline some of the yellow. So I probably need a darker pink, or almost like an orange? I'm wondering if that's this color. Oh god, no, it's not that color. Not that one. Okay, I'll find a different one. I've actually been stretching more recently when I draw because of you. Oh, that's awesome. The more people that I can save from carpal tunnel, the better. Also, how do you keep the drive for ARTFIGHT? I mean, this might sound bad, but I play ARTFIGHT... Sorry, I needed my pink markers. I play ARTFIGHT to practice my art, not to give art to other people. So I enjoy doing it because it's basically the ability to practice my art for an event for a month straight. And so I learn it as a giant... Okay, that is super duper not the color that I need. I kind of view it as a giant like art practicing event rather than an art gifting event. It is still an art gifting event. Like at the core of it, you should be wanting to give art to other people. Is that the color I want to use? Stay here. What else could I even use then? And that's like not hello. Also, I'm doing pretty well today. Thank you, Snowy Blossom. Should make a sheet of all your colors for reference since the caps are deceitful. Oh, I have one. Not only do I have one, I also have this and this and this, and then I also have this. So I know what things are. I just will do the swatches next to each other so I can see what the colors look like in reference to each other. That's a good thing to do for any markers to see how they look when dry. Alright, will you be the one? No. Maybe? Wait, now that it's drying, low-key maybe. Will you love me? I think you will love me. Oh my god, I found it. Yay! Will you be adding the wings as you do the line art? Low-key, I forgot those were there. Probably should. I probably should do the wings. Hold on. Let's see if we can do that really quick. Better question is what color... Ooh, goodbye. What color am I going to use for the background? That is like way too bubble... What is that too bubblegum pink? No, that is too bubblegum pink. Dude, that cannot be enjoyable to listen to the music at that volume. Goodbye, pencil sharpener. It fought its best life, or lived its best life. Now here's the thing. I'm almost wondering if I should do the background in the dark blue color because it will make the character pop. It will make the darker colors look like they belong. And also, it won't be another pink, but it'll keep the overall cool tones of the piece. Now let me do the wings really quick. I do think I need to sketch those first because I never want to fuck around and find out whether or not I know how to draw wings quickly. Let's see, any other details I miss with this character? Got the pin, that pin. Could always do their tail sticking up a bit. Ah, okay. And help with the wings showing? Yeah, that's my thought too. You're so right. Also, hello Mizuki. Happy first time chat. Like, the more I work on this, the less I become scared to do traditional attacks. I'm like, this was hard. I don't want to, like, fib and say it wasn't, but it was really fun. I feel like I've learned a lot from doing it, and now that I know that the printer paper can actually, like, hold up to the ink, I'm not scared to do it. Oh god, where's the purple? There it is. They do have a tail. They have a bunny tail. I really hope this person likes it. I'd be kind of scared if they get it and they don't like it. But I guess that's kind of the part of ARTFIGHT that, like, you have to accept, is that, like, it's not just for that, it's also to practice skills for yourself. Note to self, add charcoal last? Yes. I don't know if you're talking about charcoal to medium or charcoal to color, but anytime you have a dark color, it's usually good to save that for last. Okay, and the tips of the wings are actually yellow. The other thing that's going to be really cool is when I pull all of this tape off, there's actually going to be like a visible border, almost like this is a framed painting, which is going to be really fun. I'm excited. It's been so long since I've done a traditional piece like this that wasn't just like kind of a little sketchbook doodle. But it's refreshing in a way, honestly. It'd be silly if someone hating a gift. Plus, you're doing a great job for traditional. Thank you. Like I said, I never give my traditional art to people because I think that people are used to the kind of clean look of my digital art, so I'd be scared they'd be disappointed by my traditional art. But for me, traditional is a lot of fun. Oh wait, hey, the tail! Oh, and then these stripes are also going to be this light blue, because this is going to be the white. 5,000 cars attack. Okay. Are you crystal or fossil? I am team fossil. Okay, so one thing I'm going to start to do is like outline this a bit. Wrong side. Oh wait, the playlist just ended. I feel like I keep putting these headphones back on right as the playlist ends. Like it's like I know how long of the playlists are or something. All right, hold on. Also, thank you for the caffeinate. Oh wait, I do still have some more coffee left. Okay, I can actually do that. This is gorgeous. Is that alcohol markers or paint markers? They are acrylic paint markers. Okay, I've caffeinated. See, my fear is if I start doing the outside, it's gonna get really wet really fast. But it'll also help clean up the interior. I think I should focus on the interior first before I start doing like line work things on the outside. Otherwise it's gonna get kind of muddy. But now that I know that I'm probably gonna do the background of this dark blue, I can also start to outline the rest of the piece. And there's no risk of it being a little messy because that's just gonna be what the line art color is anyway. Now, I think this is the color I was going to use. Yeah, okay. Thank you for your answering, of course. Do you have a link? I don't expect art in return. Oh no, no worries. I don't have a link to my ARTFIGHT, but my ARTFIGHT is the same username as my Twitch, so I'm FOURLEAFISLAND there too. Yay! It looks like how I wanted to. It looks like glowy. You know what? I need to stop being so hard on myself. This actually is turning out really nice. I love the art. Thank you. This this has taken a while to do today, and I've been really scared throughout the whole process because I don't usually do traditional art, but I'm really proud of it. I've actually been enjoying this a lot. I think not knowing how it was going to turn out has made me even more proud than I would be usually. I guess that's one thing I can always say that I would encourage people to do with art is to try things they've never done before or they think they might be bad at. Because nothing can make art feel like you're stagnating than just not trying anything new. I said that on previous streams too, though. So much of traditional art is just trusting the process. It is, and it's like, it's actually kind of nice. I'm learning to believe in myself again. I'm not just like something, you know, learning to use a program and like learning what shortcuts to use. I'm like actually remembering that, you know, part of art is trusting your vision, trusting where you're going with things, even if you're not sure to begin with. Okay. Thought I heard her farted from stream, but it was real life. They're visiting me too. I could do... Oh, I want to do the wings. That was the other thing I wanted to do. And like this star on the head. Now the thing that I could do is I could shade the purple. I do have a darker purple that I can use. And I think I'm going to. Because I've shaded some of the blue, so it would make sense to shade one color but not the other, I guess. But I'm a little scared. But I suppose it'd be better to do it scared. Does anyone know of a good place to advertise my art fight? Similarly looking for other art fights to attack? You're welcome to share it here. Reminders are good even if you've said it before. Thank you. I will keep saying it then. Okay, but this is the scary part. I have to... It's okay. It's okay. There is always paint to go over it. It'll look good. I have to have faith. What a beautiful day to record a video. The flatulent farter. I'm not even kidding. That's what has been happening while I've been working on videos this month. I go to record lines because I'm like, wow, it's so quiet out today. It's so beautiful. And then outside someone will be like, what if I drove my motorcycle loud as hell right now? Wouldn't that be awesome? Whew. Okay. As long as I can get the barrettes to look like they're actually lined up. Harbor. Dude. Alright, hold on one sec. I have to go to the bathroom, and I gotta make sure he doesn't do this while I'm doing line art. Hey, dude. Okay. Also, hold on, I just need to check my phone up here. Oh, yeah, that one's fine. He's fine. Okay. Going back to standing so I don't kill my legs. Rising. How are the acrylic markers? I've been wanting to give them a try. Genuinely, I really like them. I have been learning a lot. I think the thing you have to harbor spore. You have to be forgiving with yourself with them and understand that you're learning a new medium. But they are worth learning. I've had a lot of fun with them. I've had a lot of fun. They're also pretty forgiving to use because you can just kind of paint over things if you make a mistake. It's fine. But yeah, I like them. They're worth it. They're also not that expensive. If you get them from the TikTok shop, they're like $30 for a pack for the grabby kinds. May I ask where you got this critter plush from? Yes, that is by ZCube on Twitter, who is a plush maker. I need light blue for that. Here. VTuber, where are you? Oh wait, I forgot to unhide. Hello, I'm sorry. Whew. Sorry, I'm like nervous because I'm on the line art portion of things, so I'm like, if I mess up now, it'll be very obvious. But it's okay. That there too, I could probably start to fill that in. Avoiding putting my hand in that. Oh wait, I should probably also shade. Well, the tail does not necessarily need to be shaded. Recently found out you do traditional art. It looks awesome. Thank you. This is honestly not something I do all that frequently, so you have not missed too much to not know. This is like, I'm trying this out for ARTFIGHT because I've been wanting to try new things for ARTFIGHT. I've been doing some marker stuff in my sketchbook leading up to this, but it's not what most people know me for, I would say. If I'm known for anything at all. I keep moving this paper and it's scaring me. I'm like, stop, please. Okay, and then I think this one too. Again, I gotta remind myself it's okay if it's not perfect. Sometimes the imperfection's part of the charm. And... oh, I went way too wide with that. It's okay. It's fixable. It's fixable. It's fine. Just gotta fill that in with some blue. Whew. Scary. Off topic, but can someone tell me what a feral OC is? It just means a character that's on all fours. Like, if you think about an anther character, it's an anther character that stands on its hind legs. So, like, for example, the Lion King characters would be considered that. Scary. Okay. There's my line marker. Motorcyclist gotta stop trying to scare me every 2 seconds. I'm just trying to draw my bunny character. Whew. Would you ever consider selling scans of your sketchbooks and stuff? Honestly, I upload them for free on my Ko-Fi. I might do PDFs of them and do it as a pay what you want, but as of right now, the sketchbooks for my first 3 years of college are up on my Ko-Fi for free. My thought is like, I do them anyway. And yeah, there is some effort that it takes to scan them and digitize them, but at the end of the day, it's something that I already have, so asking for pay for it kind of seems silly, at least to me. I know other people do, and I don't think that that's silly of them at all, just like when I think of my own art. Especially because my sketchbooks are not like this. Like, if you're seeing this and going like, whoa, a whole sketchbook full of this? That's not true. My sketchbooks are kind of like a diary, combined with like testing different mediums that I haven't done for full pieces yet. So like a more traditional sketchbook than like a portfolio-esque sketchbook. But I like it. I like keeping them. They're like almost like a time capsule of my life at the time. I love how well you draw Leica. Traditionally, she's so expressive and it translates so well. Thank you. Oh my god, wait. Welcome in, Lizard Beth Art. I love your username. And welcome. I hope you guys had a lovely stream. We're currently working on an ARTFIGHT attack, and I'm very scared because I don't usually do traditional art. I think it's turning out okay. I don't know. I apologize every so often. You are probably going to hear that because there are people riding their motorcycles out because it's nice today. Last playing Elder Scrolls. Ooh, I hope you guys had a fun time. The traditional art is why I rated it. Looks so good. Thank you. It's really not my usual, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I don't know. I usually do I usually do digital art, but in my mind, as artists, you got to mix it up every once in a while, or else you start to get stagnant. So I've really been enjoying it. Kind of off topic, but the holographic Leica stickers would be so cool. I actually wanted to do like a holographic Mars one with like stars on it. Since when did you get the Critter plush? It's a plush I actually got commissioned by an artist that I'm mutuals with on Twitter. Their username is Zcube or Zancube, and they are very talented. Speaking of Critter, I recently shared some ARTFIGHT attacks on a server, and another person went, "Oh, I know what that one. It's the Thing!" Because they forgot your character's name was Critter. I'm the Thing! Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I'm happy being known as the Thing. I'm like so scared. What if it looks bad? I must be brave. Hold on, I gotta sip water. Hold on, I just took my headphones off and I realized I could put them back on. I'm really enjoying the line process of this. It's scary. Like, the entire time I'm, like, shaking, sweating, crying, throwing up, but, like, when I do one section and I, like, stand back from it, I'm like, wait, it looks fine. It literally looks good. I was being scared for nothing. Whew, I'm like sweating out of fear. I think I gotta outline the laces on this part too. I'm drawing Critter as the substitute doll? That's so cute! I've been meaning to do like a little kind of PNG sticker type thing of that, so that anytime I leave stream I can have it like puff smoke and then stand in place for me. Especially if it's like a temporary stepping away, like looking at my phone. Also, I am using acrylic paint markers and printer paper, and I used a Crayola pencil to sketch it. So, not rocking with like crazy expensive materials, but honestly, having a blast doing it. So I don't think that that part counts or matters that much. Whew, okay. Other lens. Scary. Oh no, I think I did that one crooked. And I could always just like underline it a little bit. And then use the skin tone marker to fill in, because the skin tone marker is like crazy powerful for whatever reason. Oh god, wait, the nose bridge. Hello. I love how everyone in your streams would, in fact, turn someone just to bones if they didn't like Forest without hesitation. I mean, genuinely. Oh, what brand of markers, though? Sorry, I didn't see your question. Grabby. The other ones don't really have a noticeable brand name, so I don't know. But genuinely, I'm glad everyone loves Forest. That guy is my everything. And also, like, most of the reason that I'm here, so... If you like me, and you like what I do, you have one guy basically to thank for it. Why is it like 1 critterillion degrees right now? Okay, wait. I still think that the bounce emote is like the best emote I have ever animated. And I will not take any feedback on that. I think that that one will never really be beat in terms of animated emotes. Genuinely, this is turning out cute. I don't know why I was so worried. Ooh, the clip needs to be outlined. The dark blue outline on the outside is really helping this pop. I feel like I should outline the eyelashes a bit. Maybe not with this same dark blue, like maybe I use a lighter blue instead. Would you ever want to try out fancy/professional stuff like Prismacolor colored pencils or Copic markers? I would love to, I just don't have the money to. That's kind of why I make do with the cheaper supplies, because I like to learn how to use stuff even if I can't get the expensive stuff. I guess the other thing that I like about when they're cheap is that I'm not scared to like use them. Because like if I use them up, it's fine. Like I'm not like wasting something. I'm doing exactly what's meant to be done with them. Could put them in the throne. I guess that's true. Oh my god, wait, this made me realize I can do the ear here too. Dude, that sounds like a plane going by. Are the guppies ever gonna get emotes? I would love them to. Forrest and I have been trying to figure that out, and for whatever reason, we don't know how. Good to know. I know when your birthday is and you're planning to open a PO... Toasty. That's so sweet. Thank you. You don't have to do that. Genuinely, but I would appreciate it. I would use them on stream. Charter 3.0. We will never be free. Okay. Okay. I think maybe what I'll do here is I will stop stream for now. I know you don't have... I don't have to, but I carry you, and you deserve nice things. Thank you. My thought is, like, I will finish this today, but I think what I'm gonna do... When is your birthday? My birthday is September 3rd. Also, because that keeps happening. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end here because I want to be able to finish this, but I think I'm just gonna lock in and, like, kind of listen to music and go quiet while I do, because this is, like, the relaxing but kind of serious part of the piece. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is a morning stream. Tomorrow is a morning stream, so that you know. Morning by morning I mean like 11. But it is early, and I may actually do another traditional piece. This was really fun, and now that I know, like I said, the printer paper holds up, I could just find another character that I want to do a traditional piece of. Also, no raid, only because I have to run to the bathroom. But I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. And thank you for coming. And ciao.